Hello and welcome to another episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason in Vincennes, Indiana, and I am outside the old cathedral, and I'm actually going to be taking you around the complex. This is the state of Indiana's oldest parish church, dating back to the 18th century. I mean, there's lots more to see, some historical markers and buildings, so I'll go ahead and give you a look. Here we go. In front of me is not only the cathedral, but this is the statue of Pierre Gabault. There's more about him on the back. And in front of me is the basilica of St. Francis Xavier Cathedral. And again, it is Indiana's oldest parish church. This present structure was begun in 1826. I'll see what the plaques say on near the doors. Center of growth of the Catholic faith and scene of the great events of early American history in the old Northwest Territory. This historic and stately cathedral was raised to the rank of a basilica by His Holiness Pope Paul VI, March 14th, 1970. And this is an NRHP marker, 1976. And again, there is actually a mass service going on right now, so I'm just kind of respecting everyone's privacy and being quiet and all. But we're going to take a look at what's more to offer here as part of this complex. This building right here is the Father John Shipp Church Annex. This building right here is the St. Francis Xavier Rectory. And now we're going to enter a courtyard. Straight ahead of me is a library. It holds a large collection of rare books and documents. This building right here is St. Gabriel's College, or was, erected in 1837. All right, let's take a look at this building. It is the library, as I was saying, and it's got a plaque on there. That over there is a cemetery, of course, and I'll take you there in a sec. But first, I'm going to check out this chapel, the St. Rose Chapel, which was built in 1847. I'll show you the plaque on that one. And please feel free to press pause if you want to. To the right of the cathedral is this French and Indian cemetery. This one was erected by the Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, and Wisconsin Societies of the Sons of the American Revolution. So, contains the graves, mostly unmarked, of some 4,000 inhabitants of early Vincennes, including soldiers and patriots of the American Revolution who helped Colonel George Rogers Clark to capture nearby Fort Sackville in 1779. It marks the site of the log church where the people of Vincennes swore an oath of allegiance to the Republic of Virginia and the United States on July 20th, 1778. You may want to hit the pause button for the rest of this. I'm going to go ahead and check out this cemetery. And that over there is the George Rogers Clark Memorial historic site, and I've done an episode on that already. but I decided to make the cathedral one a separate one, even though they're close to each other. These are Revolutionary War tombs, those that have been identified. And lastly, going to take a look around to the memory of Indiana's first public school teacher. This monument is respectfully dedicated by the Rivet Circle of the Daughters of Isabella. Alright, well, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason, outside the old Cathedral Annex and not too far from the George Rogers Clark Historic Site in Indiana. Alright, I'm signing off.